Hello, you wonderful ladies and gentlemen. I am the. I gotta adjust the audio real quick. There we go. Alright, hello, you wonderful ladies and gentlemen. I am the Twiddler, and welcome to the stream. Tonight, I'm going to be playing some Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I am playing, as you can see, the Trilogy Edition, because I have it all up on the screen here. I prefer the Trilogy Edition just because I feel like the game plays a lot nicer. Also, anyone who's watched the stream before can see I have a nice new webcam. So you can actually see me without going, oh god, he's so ugly. So we got that going, which is nice. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna drop this and just crank it. So that way I should be able to hear any alerts or anything that come up. Probably shouldn't put it near the microphone though, that would cause some odd echoing issues. Echoing issues. Alright, but no, tonight we're probably just gonna play a little bit, maybe an hour or so, see how far I can get in an hour. I have played Echoes before, but I've never actually beaten it. I've beaten the first Prime game on the GameCube, had a lot of fun with that, but I've never actually beaten, just this a little bit more. But I've never actually beaten the second one on GameCube or Wii. I've not actually beaten the first one on the Wii either, but that's alright. I'll get around to it eventually. Mission File 02546. 8 days ago, contact with the Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Contract Agreement. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Data confirmation. Last transmission received from a rogue planet located in the Dasher region called Aether. Uploading last known coordinates now. And here's where everything goes south. So everything's just gonna go great here. Shut up, phone. I know I'm streaming. You don't have to tell me. I went live. Send me an email notification. Be great. Target found. Coordinates 78, 69, 69, nice. And I released the missile last year because of the joke. Fantastic. I feel like my mic's so far away, but I don't have a mic stand at the moment, so I kind of just gotta talk loudly and hope that it catches up really nicely. Eventually I get a mic stand and I can actually, I can get nice and low, I can talk at a nicer tone, but nope, at the moment I gotta be loud, boisterous, and noisy, and turn the game volume down even more because it is encompassing even my noisy ass, so there we go. That should do it, I think. Not entirely sure on that, actually. Just to be safe, I'm going to drop it a wee bit lower. The game audio might be a little low for this stream, just so that way I can get all my audio stuff sorted out since I don't have a mic stand yet. Probably not anytime soon either until I move situations on, not in my bedroom. Which will hopefully happen sometime in the next few months. But for the meantime, this will work. Do I have any way to bring that mic closer, actually? Can I? I could do that, I mean, that works. Yeah, I think that works. That works alright. I think, as long as it doesn't get in the way of the sensor. Yeah, I think that should work fine. It shouldn't block the sensor and should get me nice and noisy for y'all. Bing, bing. Alright. Woo! Playing the game. That's good. Finally got the sensor. I was testing this the other day and I didn't get the sensor in a good position and it was a pain to control. But now this is in a good position where I feel like I can really control the game. Still gonna take a little bit to get used to the Wii version again, just because last time I played Metroid Prime, and actually last time I played Echoes was on the GameCube version, because I think... No, I put that disc away, otherwise I thought it might have actually still been in my GameCube. We're just sitting just down there. Alright, what you got for me? Oh boy. Scan visor. Oh no. Oh, it's minus. That's right. I'm remembering. That'll blah 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 blah. Bring this bad boy open. Oh boy. Yeah, that'll take a little bit to get used to again. Gotta remember to lock on and not just everywhere. You know, now that I have the microphone closer, I should probably turn the game volume back up. Gosh darn it. Why am I this way? That and the game volume itself is just really quiet outside that menu music. Let me... It's probably about as noisy as I'll get is with the beam, so... How's that? I think I can manage that. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, where am I going? I'm going this way. Thingamajigger over here. Alright, there we go. Blah 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 dee da. See, I gotta get far enough away that I can use the sensor on here, the sensor bar, and actually control everything properly, but close enough that I can actually use the mic properly as well. So, it's a bit of an odd balance game, but I'm making it work. And here's the map. Button mash this bad boy. Pro speedrunning strat. Button mash your cutscenes, they don't affect anything. Oh yeah. That looks really wrong on the webcam. Alright, anyway, moving on to something more serious. Here's our location here. We're in these underground tunnels below the main part of Aether, which I can't remember what the area is called. Temple Grounds, that's what it is. We're below Temple Grounds. Yeah, there's spoilers and shit all over the place here, so don't expect me to don't expect me to not spoil shit. I'm gonna spoil everything in here. Out of your asshole. Through the hole. That's what she said. Shame I'm gonna lose those soon. Ew, eating it. Nope, should have just stayed in it. Also, my favorite thing about the trilogy version, Spring Ball. Best thing ever. Love Spring Ball. Can do so much stuff with Spring Ball. And by so much stuff, I mean just move faster in general, which is honestly just well worth it. And now it's going to be time for our first bit of combat, so we'll see how I do here. See if I still got the moves. Chances are I probably don't. I'm probably still better at the GameCube version at the moment. But I still definitely prefer the aiming system for the Wii, just because it's so... Honestly, it's kind of so unique as well. And it works for a Metroid game. Ooh, 2 for the price of 1. Look at that. And we got more of these dark jelly guys. That's what I always did when I was younger. For some reason, I always thought like the dark stuff is jelly. I don't know why. Like, honestly, it was like the dumbest thing imaginable. But, yeah, jelly. Dark jelly and light peanut butter is what I always did. That's what I always called it. Well, it was mostly while my brother was playing the game, because I never beat the game when I was younger. I was too stupid. In general, didn't beat the game. I always get to Torvus Bog in this. Oh yeah, I'm actually looking right up at you guys. I always get to Torvus Bog in this, and then I never actually go any farther for some reason. Like, I get to Lower Torvus and I just get sick of the game, because I hate Lower Torvus. So I have to find it a very obnoxious area. I think it's because it's a water level. Water levels are just horrible. Here. Alright. La-di-da-di-da. But no, I always get to Lower Torvus, and then I just, like, give up on life here. And here's where shit hits the fan. Everyone's favorite character, Dark Shamas. Dark Samus, really aesthetically, is just like it's a very cool looking character. I just very much like the design of Dark Samus. It does perfect like that dark, evil looking Samus. Let's go to the dark world. Whoop whoop. While this cutscene is playing, I'm going to spurt. No fuzzing on me. You already spewed over everyone else earlier. I was opening the Sprite earlier, just as I was finishing up break, and I forget every time I open one of these, it just spews all over the place. I don't know why. It's just like it's fizzed up before I ever even touch it. And I open it, it just goes all over the place. And I forgot about it for some reason, even though I have these all the time. And I was just in the break room, and I was talking to one of my coworkers, and it just all over the place. Thankfully, he was nice and helped me clean it up. But it's just like, oops, this bottle's a little too aroused, so... Oh well. Anyway, we got Dark Samus over here being badass. Like, nah, I ain't gonna fight you. I'm gonna let the Ing take care of you. Got an Ingling, they'll do a good job. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry. That's low even for my standards. But yeah, dark place, evil, hurts you. Moving on. Add them to the light world. We lost our shit. Because at least she technically is that she actually ejected all of her soup, a lot of her soup modules there. Just to essentially distract the Ing so she could get away. Thankfully, though, you don't lose your shoulder boobs in this one. In the first one, you lose your shoulder boobs, but in this one, you keep your shoulder boobs. It's good. Alright, yep. Jojo's battlesuit. Versions, blah blah blah. Gear stolen by unknown aliens. Space jump, blah blah blah. Everything's gone, essentially. You are dead and screwed. Can't open that because that don't do anything. I don't even think I had Power Bomb. Tells me some stuff is offline. And it's like, I'm pretty sure I didn't even have it in the first place. Oh, right in between the two. Oh, there we go. 2 for the price of 1 again. This is my save room, I think? Yeah, it's my save room. I want to hit that up right away. Don't want things going wrong. Yes, I want to save. Do I look like a loser to you? I'm still wondering if the game volume is too low, but honestly, I can't really tell because I can't hear it myself. Stupid. Open sesame. I feel like it's too quiet, but I don't want to accidentally do it too loud and then not be able to be heard. Oh well, figure it out eventually. I'll figure out that perfect balance level of my stupidity in the game audio. Yeah, I think my general talking voice, or my louder talking voice at this point, I think is going to be louder than that, but I can't edit this as it's going, so this is stuck solid as 1. Don't even think about it. I did done good. Alright, first looking out at Temple Grounds. Because for some reason, we landed in a frickin' hole. Could have landed anywhere, but no, we had to crash through a ceiling and end up in this little cavern. Best place to be. Door we can't open yet. So we're gonna wander around like a loser. I'm just gonna ignore those because, yeah, I just don't feel like fighting the splinters. Just, nah, I ain't feeling it today. I just ain't feeling it. I want to make some progress out of the beginning of the game and maybe actually beat this thing. Novel concept. Actually beating the games you play. Why do I keep charging for these? I don't need to charge for these. Shoot that thing, you idiot. I'm gonna shoot everywhere around it and not actually shoot the thing. Genius over here. Roll through the whole blah. Amazing, perfect commentary. Go away. And here's where the first big fancy thing is, and this is where it tells us it's Temple Grounds. That big building there is where we inevitably want to get into, but they're not going to let us use this entryway. No, they're going to make us walk around like a bunch of losers. Go away, Splinter. Nobody likes you. You smell weird and your mama dresses you funny. Shut up. I said go. No, go away. Let me scan the thing. Oof. It broke. But thankfully we're a bunch of jerks and can just shoot it. Because, you know, all this important equipment is definitely not important to hold on to for any extended period of time. So we're just going to break it for our own means and ends. This area we'll never be able to go into again for the longest time. Because the game hates you. It wants to taunt you with the place you've already been. Because there's a butthole like that. It's good thing I button mashed while holding that fairly straight. Only thing better about the GameCube controller, or the GameCube version for this, so you can use a controller with a turbo on it, and that's really nice. I don't think this actually does anything, but I'm going to run it anyway, just because it's what I do every time I try and play through this game. Still never beat it, even though I've, like, started this game, like, many, many times. This time, though, I will beat it. Even though that's what I told myself when I started it a few months ago on the GameCube and still didn't beat it. 'Cause me. And here we go again. Alright, that's problem solved. Ooh. Oh, he almost hung there. That'd be pretty neat. Oh, that's a wall. Don't pay attention to the stream, you idiot. Go away. Alright, this hole in the wall. Now, these guys actually do have, like, interesting... That's not the scan visor. But no, these guys actually do have some interesting data logs if you take the time to scan all of them, but I'm lazy. So I'll just show this one just to kind of as an example of what you kind of get out of it. This is ridiculous. I can ask you half the man here, and I'm stuck on monitor duty. I didn't join up to stare at a hollow screen. This wouldn't happen to Samus Aran. She'd be out there taking care of business, not pushing buttons and sending reports. But yeah, no, like all the dead soldiers you find, I think, or at least I think most of them have little files like that you can read, which is actually pretty neat. I'm not gonna do it here at the moment, just because I'm lazy and I've read these ones so many times. It just isn't interesting to me as much anymore. Still love the concept though of having it all done. Which in the GameCube version, also you can cheat this here. You can actually jump up on this rock somehow, get over, and you get like an extra missile expansion. You can get like 105% completion on this game because of it. It's pretty neat. I'm gonna guess it's just the way it's coded is that it just adds 5% completion rate for the item grabbed or something, I think. Would be my guess. It seems odd for a single missile expansion, but oh well. I don't actually know how many missile expansions there is, so it might be something with the division of that causes it to add extra. So. Also, eventually, I think I can actually use one of the cutscenes in this blip here. I'd actually like to use as like a countermeasures for a raid. I think would be pretty cool. The one where like all the hunters, the splinters, are like charging the ship and whatnot. Them shooting back. I think it would be a pretty cool raid thing if you put like different emotes or whatever for the viewers or whatnot as the splinters and me as the soldiers that are dying and failing miserably. Because you know logic. It's about what we expect here. It seems like everything that comes to this ship or comes to this planet just gets busted up. I think the cutscenes are just really noisy. This is making my voice seem a lot quieter than it actually is. Or to them to be like one thing of noise is making the bar go up really high to make me think my voice isn't as loud as it is for it. Also, I can't really hear the game at all right now because it would pick up on the mic. But, you know, this scene right here where it's like, we need backup, we need backup. Then he just charges to the front of the ship and starts blasting at everything. I think that would be a pretty cool, like, countermeasure to have. Just them shooting out all these is like those are like little emotes or whatever on top of them, just utterly annihilating me. I think that'd be and I have like that one jump there. I think it's the end of the raid countermeasures, just so it doesn't go on too long. Don't need to go on forever. Because that little bit right there, I think would be pretty cool to have. That or have it as the end of it, as the kind of like chucking me off the edge of the ship there kind of thing, or chucking the soldier off. I think would be a good place to end it. That, or if I probably actually could run the whole thing out to this point here, where it's like ending at the screen and then statics out with, then instead of panning back to Samus, kind of pans to a message that pops up and kind of like the you get item screen that you get in this game for when you pick up collectibles. That would just kind of, would just essentially say like thanks for the raid kind of thing. There we go. Like I'd want it to like pop up this screen afterwards. Or be like, say here, like, thanks for the raid, and whatever. Instead of, like, this. Which wouldn't be too hard to do, it's just a black background on the frame. It'd be fairly easy to edit out, and even I could pull that off, and I suck at any sort of photo editing or anything. I am not, like, graphically competent in any way whatsoever. Say, like, I designed my overlays for Twitch that I have right now, but I don't like them. I don't think I did the best job. Like my console one right now isn't too bad, but there's not really room for my splits and whatnot when I'm running Mario 64. There's not a lot of room for that. So thinking I will need to remodify it to where... Oh, actually, I may not have to modify it, though, with my idea. Because I'm thinking if, for when I'm running Mario 64, I might just not have a face cam. And so, I might just... Go back. I might just have it where I remove the face cam and just put the splits where my face is right now. Is what I might do. I need to be up there. So that's kind of an idea I'm having and rolling through, which I wouldn't actually have to change it. I just have to save my face cam and put up the splits, which really wouldn't be too hard. Also, one of the neat little things about this game added was kinetic orb cannons. This is kind of fun, just launching the morph ball across the map. It's very satisfying, though it is a fixed animation. It is kind of still kind of satisfying to watch. Why did it put me? Yeah, I can open this one. Never mind. I don't know what I'm thinking. Normally, when I think it's a bad idea, yeah, that guy has like a really good mess. Or really kind of like sad message of him defending his outpost there for as long as he could until he got overrun. Oh, I'm not done yet here. Die. There we go. Alright. Now we can activate the Kinetic Orb Cannon here. That and Kinetic Orb Cannon is just kind of fun to say, to be honest with you. Ping. Alright. Yeah, but I just find it so much easier to aim on this. So the last one. There's one up there. Yeah, it's just so easy to be precise in this instead of having to use a control stick that like tries to rotate back into place. I need one for this. There we go. And I gotta use Kinetic Orb Cannon again to bust on out of here. Ping. Might as well just stay in Morph Ball, because there's a Morph Ball tunnel over here. Whee! And out Sweet Daisies we go. This is Luminoth. I'll go and scan him real quick. Don't know if he has any lore. Yeah, no, he doesn't have any lore on him, but Luminoth can also have some lore on them as well. Kind of like the soldier scan. But yeah. Almost up to the first, like, real fight in this game. Which is just first little, like, Alpha Splinter. Alright. Which, of course, I have absolutely no missiles for. Any of you guys have lore? No, you don't think they have lore. I think they'll be red if they have lore. Just pop in here for the save point real quick because I'm stupid and I don't want to take any chances. Because ironically would make me smart for making sure, knowing that I would less likely to succeed, that I would have a backup in place for in case I didn't. Would be a smart decision for a stupid thing that I'd be doing. So I'm smart because I'm stupid. Professional logic here. I completely failed to see the problem with it. Alright, boy. Come on. Bring it. Show me what you got, foo. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see how a Metroid Prime randomizer works, because I know there is a Metroid Prime randomizer, and I want to say there's a Metroid Prime 2 randomizer as well. And the only randomizer I've really played, I've played a tad of Link to Past one, and a little bit of a Majora's Mask one. And they're certainly fun. They're just, especially the Majora's Mask one. The Majora's Mask one is just really time-taking. And it requires a lot of very specific markings as to where you find things, because some items you lose every time you reset the cycle, so you have to be... You have to remember where it all is, or mark where a lot of it all is, just so that way you can come back to it later again in another cycle if you need to. If it's for like a quest that you don't have all the pieces for yet. And there's the dark stuff. Now the cutscene kind of just forces it on. or at least most of it does, but technically, out in the actual game, if you see this happening, you can generally prevent it. And, can actually kill the dark stuff before it will infect the stuff, the splinters generally, which is actually pretty neat. Yeah, I want to say they removed the rapid mine. I know there's a way to like rapidly fire missiles, but I don't know if that's in the GameCube version or the Trilogy version. I want to say that's in the GameCube version that you can do that. And there's the first boss done. That was easy. And I got a token. Yay. Dark Alpha Splinter defeated. And now I get the energy source. Or the energy canister kind of thing. Which is funny, because it's like the Ing were trying to capture this. And yet it was just hanging on the ceiling. We're trying to capture this. But we're just going to hang it on the ceiling in your world, not our world, in your world. We're just going to hang it on the ceiling and just leave it there. Sounds like the appropriate thing to do. It's a similar unknown item required. Alien technology is bonded, blah blah blah. No negative impact on the suit. I don't care. Let's go through the like million miles of cutscenes we're about to get. Get those out of the way. Oopsie daisies, come on. Oh, I didn't even hit the hologram. I was just spinning like an idiot. Is there anything out there? No, the outside doesn't exist. We are forever doomed to remain within the temple. Oh, you know what it is? I don't think it's the lore is on Luminoth themselves. I want to say it's on the holograms they have around. I think that's where all the Luminoth lore comes from. And obviously we get a little bit from this dude, from Umos. Umos! I'm just gonna sit here and button mash through all this text because I have read this so many times. I literally just have like no interest to read this again. I just want to beat the game so I can go beat the third game, which I've also played and never beaten. And then I can be ready for Prime 4 when it comes out, because I am hyped. I love that Prime 4. Now Sam was like, okay, this dude chill. He chatted a bunch. He's definitely cool. I'm gonna let him get closer. I trust you, Fu. It's okay. Just gonna mash my way through this. Oh yeah, mashing away. Yeah, and by the way, I also accessed your suit and updated your translator module. Well, I just did it while you weren't looking. That's okay. Ignore the fact that there's a huge security breach into your suit. The fact that I can just like tap in immediately without effort. Not even using a computer or anything. I just tap in with my mind. Should come for you, right? Yeah. I think I'd be a little concerned about that if just the alien I just met had tapped into my suit after already having one of their pieces of technology just automatically bond itself to me. I would be a little concerned about that. Let's see. Pink is over here, so we'll go ahead and drop down this door. And this area should look familiar, I think. If I remember correctly where this goes. I don't know. I'm an idiot and don't remember the world for this too well. Ow. Wait. I think because of Spring Ball, I can actually go ahead and get this E-Tank right away. I think it's an E-Tank. It might actually be a missile expansion. I don't remember, but I think because of Spring Ball, I can get it now instead of having to wait for it later after getting the bomb upgrade. Where's my entrance again? My entrance over here? How do I get in? I know there's a way in. See, that's the track right there. Oh, it's right here in front of my face, because... Oh, wait, no, they disabled Spring Ball. I forgot. That bunch of jerks. When you lose Morph Ball Bomb, they disable Spring Ball. I forgot about that. What kind of an asshole does that? It's hoping for a free E-Tank or missile expansion. I want to say that's an E-Tank, but I don't know it well enough to know where items are. I couldn't even tell you where all the items are in the first one. So, make it work. We don't. Odd angled door. But yeah, this should look familiar. We were here earlier. This is the douchebag door that made us walk all the way around. Here we are again. The world. See, because that's where we dropped the cargo container. And here's where these guys split out. And I can actually show you, I think, that you can shoot that. I don't know, it might not actually let me at the moment. See that? See, you can like shoot it and kill some of it so that they don't all get infected. So now it's just one that's infected, and the rest are still like the puny ones that take like a few petty shots to take out. As long as I can aim my stupid face around these things. Come on. Come on, Orion, this ain't that hard. Is this an E-tank? I want to say that's an E-tank. Is it more just spawn? No, that's the missile I was looking for, though. There we go. It is an E-tank. Yay, love E-tanks. E-tanks are nice. And I want to say, this is actually about where my save was for when I stopped playing last on this version of the game. This was a long time ago. Yeah, just go forward here because that's where. Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Believe it or not. Shh. Nobody asked you. Oh, come on, pop back up. There we go. Out of my way, sir. And we got this door over here we're gonna scan and just plow our way in as soon as this stupid thing opens. Come on, we got places to be, boy. Let's go. Oh, this Luminoth. You know, yeah, this is Luminoth that has lore on it. So I was right, they do have lore on them. Yeah, there's a little bit different. Final entry, Warrior J-Fame. Their army swells. Beasts and rogue machines join the ranks of the Horde, all eager to bring death to the Luminoth. The Ing sent these new additions to the industrial site to do battle with me. While they watch from safety, cowardly mongrels, my only regret in death is that I did not live to see the day of their defeat. May it come soon. So yeah, they were just like in a massive war here. And unfortunately for them, they were losing. Then I show up, and I just kick everyone's butt, because I'm just amazing. Come on. And on to Aegon Waste. A very, honestly, probably for me, just a boring part of the game, just because I played through it so much, and of like, I always get through Aegon Waste. I always just get stuck at Torvus Bog. I think I've gotten to Sanctuary once. Actually, I've gotten through Sanctuary once. But I got bored on the key quest, just because I hate long fetch quests. So I got bored on it, and I never actually beat it, even though I was actually fairly close at that point. All I had to do is get all the Dark World keys, and then go fight the final boss. But no, I'm lazy. I could have actually been like, hey, I beated the game. I beated the game. Yeah, I beated the game. Me good English. I know. It's the same thing with Prime 1, is that I got far into it, and then I was just at the point where all I needed to do was collect the artifacts, and I was too lazy to do that. So I never beat it. Pure laziness is the reason why. Go away, nobody likes you or your face. Think this is probably not where I need to go. No, actually it is, because this is also where my save point is, so. Sweet. Game has been saved. Energy fully replenished. Thank you, game. Moving on. Go this way. There's a big hole here we're going to go into. Yeah, it's always a pain to get through this. At least at the beginning of the game until you get Boost Ball. Boost Ball makes it a lot easier to get through this. Anyways, the other one was just kind of obnoxious. I can't actually do that part yet. Please tell me this wasn't a waste of my time. This was a waste of my time. Fantastic. Onward we go. That's right, because I have to go through the whole trek of getting through the top area. What was I thinking? Why did I think, yeah, this isn't just a save point. This is definitely where I need to go. I'm a genius. This way, there we go. I'm gonna ignore this bubble again. Excuse me, nobody likes you. Ow. Don't touch me. It's rude. File a lawsuit against you. See. Always, of course, my favorite part when I was younger was always pink. My brother and I always went, "Look, I made the bridge." Wah. I don't know why we did that, but we always did, so I still do every time I play through this. Look, I made a bridge. If I could roll my R's, I'd roll my R's with it, but I am physically incapable of rolling my R's for some reason. No idea why. I think it has something to do with the little thing on the bottom of your tongue that kind of connects your mouth to the connects your tongue to the bottom of your mouth. That thing there, yeah. I think it has something to do with the length of that determines whether or not somebody can actually roll their R's, but not 100% sure. It was just like a quick Google search I did one time, seeing if it was even possible for me to learn to roll my R's. But no, I am stuck forever not rolling my R's. What's up, space pirate? It's my space now. Thankfully, these guys are just like scrubs that I can kill with just a charge beam. It's a shame in this one, though, that if you do a charge beam and then you do your space jump, it doesn't like do that super killy thing it did in Super Metroid. That was always pretty neat. I want to say you're just a bonus thing in here, but I should get. No, you're actually where I need to go. That's fine. Let's see, because I think this is over where I take my first trek into the Dark World, which, if you're careful here, you can actually go ahead and get your first missile expansion. My first one. Because the first thing you get, I think, is technically called the missile launcher. But, I mean, it's a fancy name for a missile expansion. And now we gotta set up all of this, which takes forever. It's obnoxious, but it's a one-time setup, so could be worse. Actually, I need what am I doing? I need the bomb first. Can't do anything in here without the bomb. How do I get to the bomb arena again? I'm definitely trying to do stuff like way out of steps. Why can I not remember where the bomb arena is? It's where the temple is in the Dark World, which is up through thing. I think. You know, I think it might actually just straight up be that door over there. Ow! Listen, asshole. Oh gosh, these things. These Warwafts are by far like one of my least favorite enemies in the Metroid games, or at least in the Metroid Prime games. Heck, even in the earlier Metroid games, they're always kicking my butt as well. I think they're still Warwafts. Yeah, I want to say the original ones are also Warwafts. Warwasps. I'm an idiot. Yeah, but one thing that is a little bit more challenging to do on the Wii one is platforming. Out of the way, bubble. There we go. Yeah, it's just because turning looks a little bit awkward because you're not turning with a stick. I mean, you get used to it after a while, but still is a little odd. That was a fail. Look, I made a bridge. Don't know if we'll ever hear that again, though. So I want to say there's only a few of these bridges over here in Aegon West. Ah, yeah, this is where I need to go. Excuse me, pardon me, I'm in a rush and don't have time to deal with your BS. Let's go. Alright, time for our next boss. Shink. Oh no. This thingamajigger. You reckon, ow, that was rude. This is essentially the same thing we fought before, except it's just bigger. And now it's getting turned dark and evil. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, they don't like being infected. They just kind of get infected and they suffer with it. That's alright, though. Might actually help. It's always generally helpful to scan bosses, because I think it actually changes where you target, depending on where the most efficient point is. I'm not sure remember how to beat this boss. I want to say I just kind of have to wait for it to do a thing. Oh, it might have been it. When it's not glowing, I think is when you have to hit it. It's like the opposite of how it is with most games. Come on, show me your butt. Show me your booty. Give me that booty. Oh. I said hit it there first, and then I hit it up there. I just have to hit it a bunch of times, I think. I think I was just being lazy on how many times I wanted to hit it. There you go. See, already almost dead, though. Easy. Oh, it has to be glowing to hit it. I'm sure if I read it, I probably would have said that. I'm just way too lazy to read it. I just ain't feeling it right now. That was an odd way to turn. Boom, just a little bit more. Turn your butt on. Want to shoot your butt? Turn your butt on. Wait, what are you doing? Aw. I missed it, and he showered freaking bombs on me. Come on. There we go. I beat him without even locking on for the final hit. Look how good at a game I am. So good. There we go. Bomb Guardian defeated. Now we have more Fall Bomb and Spring Ball back, so now we can do steps and things. Me good English. Me logic explain. Also, I think you actually have to use Morph Ball Bomb to get out of here, because I don't think you can actually blow these things up without Morph Ball Bomb. Yeah, no. Just straight up requires Morph Ball Bomb. That's simple. This is the way to the temple that we need to go. But these are so much easier because you don't have to go bomb in this. You can just go boom, spring ball, you're in, and then you go a lot faster around. So especially for Prime 2, it's just very helpful to be using or be playing the Wii version, just because you move around a little bit faster in some ways. And that turnaround is always obnoxious. Alright, we reached our first temple though. Which means we get to meet our first hologram of this dude here, because he dead. He very dead. And this was his last message. Just gonna button mash through it like I do everything else so far. Yada yada yada, let's go. Key. In our past struggles, we placed these crystals here that will keep your dumbass alive. We're going to a place that literally the air kills you. Now the hologram has updated my translator module, even though the hologram's not even alive and shouldn't know how to do that. May the light of Aether shine upon you. Or may the light of Aether serve you well. My bad. Too many different ways they could probably say that for me to know. Alright, now we can go do some other stuffs. Should have worn my glasses for this, so that way my eyes wouldn't get so tired so quickly. And yeah, I'm just gonna plow straight through the middle. Even though these stupid war wasps come out. There we go. There's nothing we do at the sides anyway. They require beams we don't have yet, so. Don't have any other beams. Just power beam for me. It's okay, it's normally what I roll with anyway. So at least in this one, and in the first one I'll use whatever beam I want, I don't care. But I don't like using the side beams as much in this one. Just cause I don't like the ammo feature. That's why I like Prime 1 better than Prime 2. So I don't like having limited ammo for my beams. I would much rather just have it all entirely under my control. Hey, another missile expansion. Now we're up to 15. 15. EE. Sanjugo. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and jump down here again because we need to go through here where I went before like an idiot. Let's hope I don't die because I haven't saved in a little bit now. There we go. Through the doorway. Hey look, there's enemies here now. You weren't here before. And now more summon. Nice. Die. Thank you. Alright, that was fun. Hey, where'd you come from? No, we ain't playing this game. No. I don't wanna. No, but the cutscene's gonna force it to. Nope, normally I try to avoid this happening just because these guys are annoying to fight without the light beam. But no, it's gonna make me fight them. Because it's a loser. And it's just a jerk. You fight enemies I don't like fighting. I mean, this Dark Space Pirates get way worse. The Dark Space Pirate commandos can like phase in and out of existence. It's obnoxious unless you have see one. I think it's called the Dark Visor. Yeah, the Dark Visor in this game. I think is what it is. Yeah. Which honestly, I don't even remember where you get the Dark Visor. I know at some point in the game you get the Dark Visor. I just don't remember where. Because you get the Echo Visor in Sanctuary. But I don't remember where you get the Dark Visor. I don't. Sands. Mechanism. Woo. Frickin' wasps. Bunch of buzzing assholes. Die, die, die. Yeah, see, aiming is so much easier in the Wii version. That's generally why I prefer the Wii version. It's just because the aiming is so much easier to quickly pinpoint what you want to hit and just tag it. So I am very curious to see how... You butthole, why would you do that? No, I'm very curious to see how they do the aiming system in Prime 4. If they're going to try and either A, go back to the more traditional Prime aiming system, or B, use the gyroscope as some sort of aiming system, which is what my guess will be. It'll have something like kind of how Breath of the Wild and Splatoon are, where it just kind of has that gyroscope aiming system, which honestly would probably work really well. And I found that I do generally really like the gyroscope aiming system. I find it works very well. I'm very accurate with it in Breath of the Wild and in Splatoon. Saying that in combination with the joystick is a very good combination, and I've actually become very satisfied with it. I should play Splatoon more. Maybe I should play that on stream at some point. That'd be fun. Splatoon is fun. It's not as fun to play by myself, and I don't really have anyone else to play it with at the moment. So getting someone to play it with would make it a little bit more enjoyable. Out of the way, butthole. Gosh darn it, I popped out again, but I think I got the last one anyway, so I, in theory, should not have to go back up there. Yay, I did it! And now, because we lined up lenses, sun magically bursts through the clouds. Because logic. And game logic is just amazing. And light creates power. For the portal of death and destruction. I'm tired. That's probably why I'm being a little bit crazy with my commentary here. That's okay. I know it's best. I do the best. Open sesame, send me to hell. Let's go. Send me to hell in a handbasket. It better be a nice one with, like, adorned with flowers and shit. Open my shoulder. Yeah. Did it just automatically walk me in there, or did I accidentally walk in there right away? Because I'm pretty sure you're even in the first time you activate the portal, you still have to manually walk in there. Or at least I thought you did anyway. Could be wrong. I've been wrong on many occasions. Now into the dark world. Light portal shuts and we are trapped here forever. Whew. No, but the world still kills us though, so gotta deal with that. Fun dealio. Thankfully, they give you the dark suit right off the first area, so you don't continuously have to deal with that BS through the entire time you're playing, which is to get really obnoxious really quickly. Energized safe zones don't last forever, you don't say. Fancy trick. What happens in the dark world happens in the light world. What? Who could have guessed that? I gotta go through this hole over here. Honestly, I think I should move my sensor bar a little to the left. So that way it's more centered with the TV. I don't know if it'll help me in any way, but we'll find out. Let's go, because I don't feel like waiting here. I want to say the end of this is still a save point. Which will be nice. So it's good to have a save point. Yeah, here's my save point. Same place it is in the light world. Just a little bit easier to reach because without having to crawl through all that sand. Alright. This room looks familiar. It's almost like a mirror version of the light world. Cute, cute, cute. And here's the big dramatic moment of the game where you have your first fight with the Ing. That evil creature that stole your shit at the beginning. Except this one doesn't have my stuff. There's another one that has my stuff. We'll get that later. For now, we're just going to shoot this guy. And also the best thing about the Wii version, especially for this, is I can easily, it's much easier just to shoot them in the ground while they're traveling than it is in the GameCube version. So I can do more damage quicker. And he did. That was fairly easy. Alright, moving on. See if I can meet this bug, yeah. This bug carries light for you. He's nice and convenient. Unfortunately, on a set pattern, you can't just take him with you. Because, you know, for some reason these crystals only work when they're in place, except for this guy here. Says, you know, we can't just, like, attach one of these crystals to our back and travel through the dark world. No, we gotta go hit these specific posts. Because game logic. Gotta love that game logic. Like, come here, bug. Where do you think you're going? Ping this. I'm gonna hit this guy. See if I can just pick up a quick spot of health. Nope. Screw you two, game. Let's go. For some reason, I always remember this room in the dark world for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, maybe this is why. Is I just always remember this that you can't actually do yet because you don't have Spider Ball. Which I suppose really is probably a good way to remember it. It's a good reason to remember it, so that way I don't forget it for later. Ah, yes, this room is great. Why? Because it contains within the Space Jump Guardian. And this guy is important because this gives me my double jump, essentially. After playing through the original styles of Metroid, like playing through Super Metroid, I realized just how like lame the Space Jump is in the Prime series. Just because Space Jump is literally infinite in the older ones. I mean, I think it was Space Jump was really only like really beneficial. I think it's Super Metroid because there was a lot of open space for it. Whereas like Fusion didn't have too much open space for it, and Zero Mission didn't have much open space for it, and I think it straight up just didn't exist in the original, if I remember correctly. I haven't actually beaten the original one, so I could be entirely wrong on that. I also don't think it existed in the Game Boy one. Come back here, you. It's also nice you can do this. You can angle your missiles a little bit so they can get around some items when you're launching them. Oh my gosh, you. Uh-oh. Hold still. Why are you jumping so much, you stupid jump guardian? Stop jumping! I know it's in your name. That is a jerk move to do. There we go. Now he's dead. Someone still got a shot off as he was dying, but okay. Alright. And there's our space jump boots. Got some good booty out of this, huh? Give me that booty. Fancy shoes. Which really, I don't really think look any different than they did before. Except maybe the knees are a little more spiky. Not sure. Never actually paid too much attention to it because you never actually see your legs for like anything more than a split second, so. Alright, yeah, we got space jump boots. Which means you can just like bing up here. Which is nice. What's in here? I don't remember. I think this is actually where I need to go, so we'll go ahead and go up here. Fun fact, these guys give you light, only temporarily though, they will eventually run out, so it's best to kind of try and keep moving. This door always took forever to load for some reason on the GameCube version, and you would stand in front of that door going, come on, open, please. And now we're back in the portal room, because it's time to return to the light world. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. So I think, going for about an hour now, I think I'm going to work my way to a save point, and then call the stream there because I am tired and ready to sleep. Whew. Hey look, that door's open now. We're going to go that way. Why? Because I don't know. I'm sure there's a save point that way somewhere though, so that's what we're going to work with. I'm going to ignore them. Why? Because I don't feel like fighting them, so oof. Go away. Nobody likes you. You smell weird and your mom addresses you funny. Ah, here's why. Missile expansion. And a boost ball track we can't use. Which boost ball you do actually get in Torvus, I think. That's where you get it. Yeah, it is Torvus. So that's where the boost ball guardian is, and that guy is horrible to fight. Yep, here's a save point just down here, because this is where that sandfall was that we tried going up earlier. Ta-da! Alright. Oh, I am a tired boy, so I'm going to work my way to bed then. So, then we'll finish up the stream, ship it off to YouTube, and call it good enough for government work. So thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all another time. Bye-bye. I always forget the camera's not over there anymore. The camera's right there.